please, Bunay?
Apologies, Chloé, but no. I cannot. I will not.
Pretty please? There's no one else here who could do it.
You have my answer.
Aww.
Chloé, I live by certain principles. Chief among them, that the ingredients of this world deserve to be treated with dignity. I refuse to twist and corrupt them in order to make that side street dreck.
Hey, I'm not taking that line down. Folk food is an art form. Unique dishes, cooked without fuss, using ingredients that are unusual, cheap, or both. Imagine how amazing it would be if a world-class chef like you prepared some.
No. You will have to ask someone else.
But you have to. I'll do you a favor in return if I can try some gourmet-quality folk food, just once.
Chloé, you know an artist when you see one. I appreciate that. But I cannot do as you ask. The ingredients tell me how they want to be prepared. I will not violate their wishes. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, this isn't over. I'll find a way to convince him. Guaranteed.
Chloé, here to beg me some more, I take it.
Sure am.
From where did this bizarre love of folk food spring? You grew up in a noble family.
Yeah, and all they served me back home was high cuisine. For most people, that would be great. But me, I went to this Viennese festival one day. I caught this salty, sweet scent from a back alley, so I followed it to find out what it was.
That was how you discovered folk food.
Yep. Without even thinking, I bought some food from the stall and tried it. It was mind-blowing. The flavor, the smell, the texture. I'd never had anything like it in my life.
To the child of a rich family, I see how it could offer some perverse sense of thrill.
Sadly, there was no chance my family would let me dine out. And I could forget about folk food. They'd be horrified to know I ever even tasted it.
Oh, I see. You couldn't eat it while you lived at home.
Not necessarily. Once I had my first taste, I started going out behind my parents' backs. I'd eat the folk food on my Pegasus and get rid of any evidence by tossing the wrappers.
Littering, you mean?
Yeah, I feel bad about that now. I always take care to toss my trash properly these days. But that's my story in a nutshell.
Your passion for food. I recognize it. I hesitate to admit it is much like my own. You have persuaded me. For you, and only you, I will try my hand at making folk food.
You mean it?
But what I cook will be of the highest quality. I cannot cut corners on purpose, so do not complain if it differs from your expectations.
No complaints, I promise. Thanks, Bunay. You've made me a very happy lady. Oh, I can't wait to try your first batch of folk food.
As I have told you before, ingredients tell me how to cook them.
Yeah, so you've said.
I never disregard their voices. Thus, I have been searching high and low. I have sought out ingredients that ask, indeed beg, to be made into folk food.
Does that mean you found some?
Yes, look! A shellfish from the ponds of Solm, and some mushrooms unique to the Queendom's forests.
Wow, what a weird color!
And this, a numbing spice. It will stamp out all sensation as soon as it hits your tongue.
A spice that numbs?
You're not scared, are you?
Who, me? I want to try this so bad that I can hardly stand it.
I knew your culinary courage would not falter. Now, behold, the ultimate folk food.
Incredible. That's exactly the kind of careless presentation folk food ought to have.
The splendor does not stop at its presentation. Please, have a taste.
Oh boy, oh boy! Oh my goodness! That spice sure did a number on my tongue. But the sauce brings it right back to life, and the texture is just indescribable! This is what made me fall in love with folk food. If a stall sold it, I'd eat there every day.
It's strange. At first, I was simply moved by your passion for food, but now I see that this was a necessary step on the road to gastronomic expertise. Whether it is served on a porcelain plate or in an unassuming wrapper, good food is good food. Street fare and gourmet food alike can bring joy to their eaters.
Exactly. Thanks, Bunay.
Now, what would you like to eat next?
You mean you'll fix me something else?
I am always happy to take requests from a true food lover.
No kidding! More gourmet quality folk food? I'm so happy I might cry.
Please don't do that. My food and I are not going anywhere.
Yeah, good point. I'll take my time and think carefully. The next folk food I get from you is going to be the stuff of legend!
Fire Emblem Engage!